Oh, man.
Mad D. Here we are again.
So, like, we got Easter coming up, right?
Yes.
Was it? It's next weekend, right? Next weekend, I got to check the
I
calendar.
always got it. Something about Easter, I always have to check the calendar.
Yeah.
Because it has to do with the phases of the moon and stuff. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It moves around. It doesn't have its own date.
Yeah.
Like Christmas is always the 25th.
Yeah. It's funny. I had said that one time. I said, it never has its own date. And they're like, well, it's always on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Always on a Sunday between the middle of March or the end of April.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Anyway.
So you take the dice and you go. I would check the calendar. Just check the calendar.
Well, I mean, but this next week, we're going to be picking up a ton of flowers, a ton of ribbons, right? People are going to be laying candy out, right? And it's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Not looking forward to that. No.
No, maybe Stinky George will ride through and pick up that stuff for us.
I'm telling you, that guy is an entrepreneur.
He is. He's finds a way.
Yeah. Thing is, every now and then, right, somebody goes to pick it up and they're looking at it going, I already bought this one.
It could happen.
And they're thinking, hey, I put this on my grandma. Oh, yeah.
If they got wise, maybe they would mark the plastic flowers with like a Sharpie.
Yeah, well.
Like R.I.P. Granny.
Well, they always had that little streamer that says, beloved wife.
Yeah.
Super aunt.
So just take your Sharpie and personalize it.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
But why put Stinky George out of business? The man's great. He drives through town. He empties recycle bins. And then he cashes the cans in.
Can you still get money for cans?
Yeah, well, he drives them up to Connecticut.
Oh, okay. I remember in the old days when New York would pay you a nickel a can and nickel a bottle.
Yeah.
Yep. And then now it's just like, put it in a recycle can. I want money.
We're digressing. We're digressing.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Cemetery Cinema.
I'm the Mad Darbarian, and this guy,
Dr. Ed.
He's Dr. Dread. And we are the gatekeepers of this showcase movie, where we have movies from the past, the present, the future, and beyond. And we are the king of independent movies. We have independent movies on at least once a month. And we're due for a new one.
Yeah, we are.
We're due. We haven't had one we haven't had one since the middle of February.
Wow.
All right? We're already at the end of March. So, no.
There's the boss.
No. Wow. Oh my God.
Speak of the devil.
I'm haunted 4 with my girl, Elizabeth Chamberlain. I'm in love. All right. So, I'm haunted 4 from our favorite production company, Higher Universe, with America's favorite tax-free export from Alberta, Canada, Elizabeth Chamberlain. And she has been so busy. The movies and things, she's been in so much lately, right? So let's talk about this one, right? The deets are, in an effort to escape his past and sober up, a man hides away in a remote property, unknowingly checking into the Glass family's house from I'm Haunted 3. All right. Now, kid-friendly, a little slow, safe content. They can watch it. I don't think they'll be into it because it's kind of dragged. It's kind of like, like the other I'm Haunted.
It's a slow burn.
Yeah, and we call them like first-person movie.
Shaky camera.
Yeah, anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of like, So, they're doing the movie like first person.
POV.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So, guys, grab yourself some popcorn and get ready for a continuing haunting thriller with our girl Elizabeth up next.
Hey, welcome back.
So, you got a drug addict. He wants to go dry out somewhere. He finds a house, right? He goes there, not knowing that it's a crazy house from the other 3 I'm Haunted movies, right? And like it's weird things are happening. He's slowly going, right?
Is it the drugs? Is it the house? What is it? Is it everything combined?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, the door keeps opening and closing, right? He looks outside, tracks in the snow all around his house. He hasn't been outside, right? He has that, weird feeling that you're being watched.
Right. I get that often.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Is that why you wear mirror glasses?
You can't tell where I'm looking. You can't tell where I'm looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always wear them on the beach. When Helga's going, what are you looking at? I'm reading my book. Anyway, all right. So, in his room where he's staying in the house, right? It was screened 1970s. It reminds me of my basement. Paneling, drop ceiling, right? Like the old-fashioned lamps in the drop ceiling.
Sure.
Oh my God! It was
ugly green carpet.
Oh yeah! It was. I'm watching it, going, oh my God! I mean, my carpet's not green, right? But just the paneling and the poorly put together drop ceiling.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It just reminded me of every '70s house and my basement. All right. So he finds Genesis, right, videos, and he starts watching them. Okay. And he's slowly like going, okay, so what I'm going through is what she went through.
Right.
But he doesn't realize it's the same house from I'm Haunted 3. Because that was a different house than 1 and 2. I assume. They're all houses in Alberta, Canada. They all look alike. Mountie police sitting out front. Anyway, but I don't know. It's the whole. It's not catching me yet. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So who do we got? Right. This was directed by Laura Fuentes, who's known for I'm Haunted 4, Horror Show, and Grotesque 2.
Ah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was great. Grotesque 2 was fantastic. All right. Written by Brandon Reines, right? And he's like the director. He owns Higher Universe. He publishes comic books and graphic novels through Higher Universe Comics, right? He's written in a bunch of different genres and movies. He's done TV, he's done web series, and he grew up in Wetaskiwin, Alberta. All right?
Say that twice.
I am. It's as bad as what Bobby Clark was from Flim Flam. Flim Flam, Ontario. All right.
Walla Walla.
Yeah, Walla Walla, Washington. All right. Stars, right? Now, the guy, I have a hard time with his name, right? Owasis. Owasis Siddiqui. Owasis Siddiqui.
You do, and you'll clean it up.
Yeah. He was Nate. He was the star, right? He's the guy that's drying out. He was in I'm Haunted 4, Grotesque, and Grotesque 2. Okay. Now,
I know I recognized him.
you have Marvin Likeness as David Glass, right? That's his buddy, right? He's actually a actor, writer, sign language consultant, right? Now, true Canadian actor, played many roles. He was always on the hunt to help others live their dreams, right? He was a lead actor in a bunch of different shows. All right, now I want to get into his hard of hearing thing. No, Now, he's hard of hearing, right? And what he did was he wanted, had to learn sign language to understand speech and to learn it under controlled circumstances. So when you learn sign language, right, you have to learn how to block out and stare at the person, you know what I mean, and not look everything around. So that's one of the really hard things, right? But most people don't know his level of deafness until they're told, right? He was in the movie, you couldn't tell, right? But his appearance in the deaf community is always enhancing his sign language abilities and deaf culture knowledge, right? When Maven can, he helps out other up-and-comer film enthusiasts and is a teacher of sign language to other people and kids, okay? And then Elizabeth Chamberlain is Genesis, right? Now, she's been in a million movies that we've seen, Grotesque, 1, 2, I'm Haunted, 1, 2, 3, Ezra and Gore Girl, right? We had a bunch of shorts that she was in. One was The Vault. One was I can't think of all of them that she was in. She is all over the place, right? She is currently in a movie called Contamination, which has been released all over Canada. It's going to get a U.S. premiere coming up soon in New York. When it gets there, I'll be there. I'm going to take that train from Brooklyn over to Manhattan to the movies, right? Second, she's in a movie just premiered in Vegas, Skateboard Hell, right? And the guy from, I think Frank Duffy, I think his name is, the guy from Delco, he's also in that movie. So before we get that skateboard movie on, I'm going to be doing an interview with him coming up, which will be great. He's a good guy, okay? But Elizabeth has been in so many movies, right? Now, she's best known for her roles in Space Command, right? Which is a series that's been, Canadian series has been on. It's made in Hollywood, but it's been in Canada mostly, right? She's been in Mildred Moyer in Grotesque, right? She's a singer, right? We're going to have one of her songs, right, called Creep by
Radiohead.
We're going to have that on coming up next, before our next segment. And we also have a short, right, that she was in called Dumbbells. And it's a comedy, right, that's done like Office style in a gym, right? And you guys will love it. That'll be playing after the movie, all right? I'm telling you, right, you will thoroughly enjoy Dumbbells when it comes up. Now, right, with this I'm Haunted.
Yes.
Right? They did a bit, right, where they get all the people from the other I'm Haunteds together. Right? And that's coming up. And you guys will get a kick out of that because it's just like it's like a family reunion of I'm Haunted people. It's really good. It's a really good scene. Well, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's
all
go.
Right. Let's finish this up. Huh. All right.
I liked how it ended.
I like how it ended, man, because it leads right into I'm Haunted 5, which they made back to back.
You know what I mean? So 5 is out there.
5 is out, right?
That's exciting to hear.
I can't wait. And I know that John's going to get this from the people up at a higher universe to show it. And you guys, telling you, I haven't seen 5 yet, but if it's anything like the first 4, and for what they're saying, this movie 5 is a wraparound. It has everything in it, right? And it answers all the questions about Seer and Genesis and all that.
Brings things full circle.
Full circle.
I like that.
Yeah. But it was funny, like there's a bunch of scenes, right, when he's walking through town, right? And he's like, I feel like I'm in the Omega Man. Remember that movie?
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Charlton Heston.
Yeah, exactly, right? And I like the fact that and the get together they had, right? Where he's in this dreamland, right? and he's trying to figure out what's going on. And in the dreamland, he walks in to a room that has the girl from I'm Haunted 3, right? The girl that was haunted, right? That was the reporter, right? Then the girl from I'm Haunted 2, right? The skinny redhead, right? And then Elizabeth, right? And they're telling him, like, you have to make this journey, and right? But when it ends, it's like, here we go. We got the next movie coming in.
Yeah. So what are you going to rate this?
All right.
How many tombstones?
I'm giving it 4.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay.
I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, only because it dragged.
It's a little slow. It's a slow burn.
Yeah.
I'm less critical of independent stuff than I am of big studio stuff. So it's definitely a 4.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I'm Haunted 4 gets a 4. All right? Now, we're going to bring you, right, our next movie. It's a short. It's called Dumbbells, starring Elizabeth Chamberlain and all the people from Higher Universe. You're going to recognize everybody in this movie, right, from Grotesque, from Ezra and Gorgo, right, from the other I'm Haunted. You're going to enjoy this. So let's go in and Dumbbells.
Dumbbells.
Now, that was entertaining.
It was fun.
Yeah,
when you said it was sort of like The Office, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the fact, right, that, right, you get Elizabeth, who's the super duper, I'm into being the teacher, but totally oblivious to, like, the guy who's digging her.
Yeah.
Right? Then you got the blonde, who's always the bitchy girl in all the movies, right? In it, and she is like the perfect narcissistic gym rat. Oh my God, she's great, you know, and just like
it's fun to see the actors that we've seen in other stuff.
Yeah,
in roles that are completely different.
Oh yeah, exactly. Because this is a total comedy, right? As opposed to all the other movies were horror movies.
Yeah,
horror comedies, but horror movies.
Right.
You know, they were really good. So, what do you give this one?
It was fun. I'll go with a 4 too. I'll go with a 4.
I'm going to go with a 4. And I hope, because a lot of these movies that she made them one movie, short movie Hive, right? Which we had in our Shorty Fest back in November, right? And now they're making a full length movie out of that, starring Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Right?
I can see Dumbbells either turning into a full length or else
a web series.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was The Office at the gym.
Yeah.
I loved it. You know, it was pretty funny.
You've got mail.
We got mail. Oh man! All right, we got a letter from Mark Brunson of Hamilton, Ontario. All right,
hey Mark,
go Tiger Cats. All right. What was your favorite 4th movie in a movie series?
Godfather Part 4. No, wait a minute. There was none.
No. And there shouldn't have been a 3.
Nah,
Never should have been a 3.
Nah. 4-part movie series. There was 4 Freddy's. There were 4 Sauls. There were 4 Halloweens. Ugh. I honestly can't. How many Matrix movies were there?
4.
4? Okay. How many?
Did you see the 4th Matrix movie?
I think I did. How many John Wicks were there?
5.
5 John Wicks.
Did you see the 4th one?
I don't recall.
Right.
They're all the same. Once you get past John Wick 2, it's the same movie.
Yeah. Except without the dog.
Without the dogs, yeah.
Right.
I have no answer.
Episode 4 Star Wars, which is the first Star Wars movie, which is called A New Hope. That's my favorite 4th in the series.
That's going backwards, though.
It's listed as number 4. I know it's a technicality, right? But that's all I can come up with.
Isn't like Phantom Menace the 4th one in the series?
Well, Phantom Menace is the 4th movie in the series.
Right.
But it's the first movie when you go by the timeline.
Okay, whatever. Spider Baby. Spider Baby. Spider Baby. My favorite from the 4th series.
Okay. Well, if you want to get a hold of us.
Hey, get a hold of us. Right up there's the email address. You can write John. You can let him know what you like, what you don't like, what you would like to see in the future, or if you have an independent film. He's the man to contact.
And we just showed you I'm Haunted 4, the 4th in the series of 5 movies. So what would you call that? Ooh, so 4th would be a...
4th. I would just go 4th. I wouldn't call it a quad.
Yeah, but I think, what would it be a 5? I don't know.
Quint.
Yeah.
A quint.
A quint. So you have a...
Quintessential. Sequel.
Yeah, we're not the brightest bulbs.
I don't know.
You know. I mean, the brightest thing in this room is the light.
The light source. Okay. Hey, if you want to contact the Mad Darbarian, if you want to see what he has going on, it's as simple as, how do you do that?
The @ @Mad Darbarian. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and I am on YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and Facebook. And I post every day. If it's something from me, or something from the show, or something from Doc, there's something out there every day that you could see, starting at about 10 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes we post 3 times, sometimes we post twice. But you will see tons of stuff, content from us every time you go out to one of our sites.
Sure. And if you type in @Cemetery Cinema, same deal. You'll find out what we have going on with the show, any changes to the schedule, what movie we're showing next.
No. And
you want to get a hold of me?
Get a hold of this guy.
It's as
Hashtag
simple as
Dr. Dread Reviews.
Right. All my socials will pop up. I like to be interactive, so hey, friend me on Facebook. Send me a message. What you like, what you don't like. I'd love to hear it. I also have a couple of other things going on. I have Dr. Dread Reviews, which it's a movie review show. And I have Swamp Theater, which is a movie hosting show. And I have Doc's Trailer Park, which I host movie trailers. And Murder Table Monday, which is just my way of unwinding after having Monday, the work day behind me. I go live on Facebook. I chit-chat. I drink coffee. And talk with my friends.
Murder Table Monday is so fun. Because all the people that he knows from Monster Bash, other hosts, personalities, guys from the Monster Channel, they're all on there, and it's so much fun.
Yeah. Like 15 minutes of the half-hour show, a lot of it's just saying, "Hey, welcome. Hey, there you are. Hey, yo, Mad D." But it is a lot of fun. And we always have trivia. It's very low key. We talk about weather. We talk about the movies. No highbrow stuff. No. Just a couple of people getting together, having the last cup of coffee of the day, unwinding for Monday.
Yeah, a little chit chat. It's fun, man.
Chit chat.
So now something else that we got. Cemetery Cinema has a store.
Wow.
Right? They got shirts, hats, gloves. They got mugs. They got all kinds of stuff, right? So you can find that right here. Pop by the website, and we're not making much money on the stuff. So when you say, "Oh my God, that's expensive," that's pretty much what the price is.
That's pretty much the cost of it.
Yeah, we're not making any money on this. But if you buy a shirt and you walk around town, people will go, "Hey, what's that?"
And then you can say, "That's only the best hosted show on television."
Damn right. How many shows do you have 2 guys, right?
Both of us.
Right? That, yeah, okay.
Exactly.
We're just 2 schmoes who like horror movies and come out to your TV every week, mostly on Fridays.
What he said.
Yeah.
Okay, we did our email, we did the web address, we did the @you, the hashtag me, the @Cemetery Cinema.
Right, at the station, And we did the t-shirt. All right.
Well, hey, there you go. Our job's here complete.
Yeah. Enjoy, and we'll talk to you guys next week on Cemetery Cinema.
Keep it creepy.
Keep it creepy.